Greetings, fellow fans. In today's video, I bring you a lot of updates, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Over the weekend, rumors intensified about a potential trade involving a player. Today, I'll break down the latest developments regarding the quarterback situation and discuss the reasons why the franchise might consider trading him. I'll also explain the arguments for keeping him on the roster, and we'll take a look at his current market value. Before we dive in, make sure to join us. We're gearing up for a major event in 2025, where you'll be able to follow all the latest news about the team. Greetings to all. It was recently reported by a reliable source that a trade could happen during the event. It was suggested that bringing in a young quarterback to learn behind a veteran might be a smart move. We believe the trade could happen during the draft. The new minority owner supports the idea of a rookie QB observing and developing. Even a weaker quarterback class, there are still intriguing options. For those unaware, the player's cap hit is only $1.2 million, relatively insignificant considering how many games he's played. If the trade happens during the event, it would result in notable savings. So, finances aren't the key factor here. What really matters is the trade value. That's why I believe the team is seriously considering it. If the trade happens, they'd be selling high, because I'm not sure his value will ever be higher than it is now. He was a fourth-round pick, played in 20 games, and started 17 across 2 seasons under different coaching staffs. If he doesn't play next year, which I hope doesn't happen, it's likely his value will drop, especially given the time left on his rookie deal. This could be the right moment to make a move. I acknowledge his limitations as a starter, but I'm confident he'll have a long NFL career as a reliable backup who understands offensive schemes. He's shown competitiveness, with a decent number of touchdowns and interceptions, and his achievements deserve recognition despite the skepticism he's faced. Another important point, we're entering a new regime, which seems to be a recurring theme every season. The team is in constant transition, and since this player was drafted by a previous group, we should reflect on how that might affect his future. Each season brings new directions, and Aiden being drafted in 2023 with a fourth-round pick is notable. Imagine buying a car in 2023 and 2 years later, trading it in for nearly the same value. That feels like a win. With this being the third coaching change in 3 years, it wouldn't be shocking if Aiden sought a more stable situation. Backup quarterbacks need some consistency. It's also evident the front office is trying to bring in certain types of players. Aiden fits the mold. He loves football. But if the intention is to recruit someone else who aligns with that same philosophy, it might push the team toward a new direction. So, the big question, trade or keep? Will the team move Aiden O'Connell during the 2025 NFL Draft? My answer hasn't changed. I'm not dismissing what others are reporting, but we have to treat those reports as opinions. The Aiden O'Connell situation is comparable to past discussions about potentially cutting a player. If the trade happens, it will be understandable. I'll say right here, I get why they did it. As I've said before, I believe there's a 50-50 chance Aiden O'Connell gets traded or stays on a roster for Week 1. Now, let's think about why the team might move on. They'll probably draft a quarterback. One thing that stood out recently is how many QB visits the team has scheduled. It's clear they're serious about adding someone new to the room. This front office is actively scouting all kinds of quarterbacks. They could make a case for taking one in the first round or even in the second. In fact, I plan to break down each QB they might draft round by round, considering how many names have come up. Some might think I lack faith in Aiden, but I actually rank him among the top 40 quarterbacks in the NFL. He's got enough talent to not just be a QB 3 anywhere. That said, any new quarterback would compete with Aiden. I'm not suggesting he wouldn't hold his own. He's the frontrunner in my view. But the head coach has already hinted that the starting QB role isn't locked in based on past statements. Fans need to keep perspective. Aiden isn't a top-tier quarterback. Still, I understand the desire to rally behind a starter. It's important to clarify that Aiden isn't better than Geno. The coaching staff wants unity around Geno. They expect fans to show the same trust in him as they do. And if you're a die-hard Aiden supporter, we have to be realistic. This kind of situation has happened before. If all your support is for Aiden and you can't acknowledge Geno, the new leadership, who just traded for Geno, wants fans to get behind him. If fans are split, the best solution might be removing the reason for the division. Trading Aiden could unite the fan base behind Geno instead of calling for Aiden's start. If that describes you, that could be the reason Aiden is traded. There's still a lot more to cover, but before we continue, I want to highlight that 2025 draft hats are available in all shapes and sizes, snapbacks, adjustable, with and without pins. Now, let's talk about why the Raiders might decide to keep Aiden O'Connell. Simply hearing that the Raiders would trade someone makes me believe it might not happen. Still, it's important to explore why they might hold on to him and what value he brings both now and in the future. The coaching staff values competition and has shown that if a drafted QB plays well, he'll get a shot. That could apply to both Aiden and a rookie. But Aiden would bring strong competition for any rookie QB. Doesn't matter how good or experienced the rookie is, he'd be pushed by Aiden in training camp. And if Geno Smith were to get hurt, I'm not sure a rookie could outplay Aiden. I believe in many of the QBs in this class, but if I had to choose between a rookie or Aiden right now, I'd argue Aiden gives you a better short-term chance to win. The central question remains, what is the Raiders' vision at quarterback? If the plan is to draft a future franchise QB for 2 to 3 years down the line, then I'd keep Aiden. Competing with Aiden would make the rookie better. Why trade away your security at the position? If you're drafting a player who won't play for 2 or 3 years and Geno gets injured, then what? The whole plan would fall apart, and you'd be forced to throw the rookie into a tough spot. That doesn't make sense. A smarter approach is to keep Geno, let Aiden and the rookie compete, and if Geno goes down, let Aiden take over. That way, the rookie can develop without pressure. It seems more logical for the team to designate Geno Smith as the starting quarterback. The strategy should incorporate Aiden and a newcomer battling for the role, with Aiden O'Connell ready to step in if Geno sustains an injury, allowing the rookie to continue developing over the upcoming years. It's clear there's no intention to hasten the growth of a rookie quarterback, but if a player is selected with the understanding that they may not be an immediate long-term answer, that changes the dynamics. Simultaneously, the emphasis should remain on fostering competition and ensuring that the finest athletes are showcased on the field. Aiden O'Connell possesses noteworthy value in this scenario. Should a compelling draft choice arise in exchange for him, trading Aiden could be on the table. Nevertheless, moving Aiden O'Connell solely for the sake of making a trade lacks appeal, which is why retaining him might be the most advisable choice if trade propositions do not persuade. Aiden is too significant as a rookie and plays a vital role in the football squad, offering numerous valuable perspectives and strategies that greatly aid the team, especially in practice settings. A 5th-round pick would be the bare minimum expected for Aiden O'Connell. Some might contend that this is inadequate, but it is crucial to assess the situation realistically and aim for something in line with previous trades involving other players. Reports indicate a past transaction that saw the Patriots and another franchise acquire a player for less due to personal connections and preferences regarding location. Whether this is indeed true, numerous teams expressed interest in that player, as evidenced by various reports. If this is the type of quarterback the team aims for, it's important to acknowledge that this player is quite unlike Aiden O'Connell. Moving AOC for a 7th-round pick in 2026 wouldn't align with the overarching strategy of the team or the current trajectory they are pursuing. There's trust in the management, yet a clearer understanding of the plan is necessary. Trading O'Connell would prompt inquiries about the rookie quarterback the team could potentially bring in, suggesting they might believe he can make an immediate impact, especially if Geno Smith were to go down with an injury. The team is performing admirably, and there is faith in the management, yet clarity regarding the strategy is crucial. Letting go of O'Connell would offer a clearer insight, implying that the rookie quarterback they might acquire could be someone deemed capable of contributing right away. Recently, a conversation transpired regarding the organization and the conclusion of a specific event. Congratulations are due to a participant who excelled in a bracket challenge. It was an enjoyable experience, and gratitude is extended to all who took part. Additionally, the dialogue will delve into potential destinations for AOC, as it cannot simply be asserted that Aidan O'Connell is negotiable without exploring interested teams. For example, one organization with a relevant connection is guided by a former member of the current staff. While they already have a backup in place, this connection merits consideration. Another team of interest is examining their quarterback dynamics. If they have reservations about their current player, what would occur if they were to choose a quarterback? It can be stated that Aidan O'Connell possesses an advantage over another player currently on the roster, and with a strong defense, this could translate into several victories. There is also the matter of another player's future being evaluated. If they find the draft options unappealing, there would surely be opportunities for competition. Discussions of another team often arise due to historical ties with former players, fostering various relationships. While there may not be a direct link to the current player, the background establishes numerous connections that are worth acknowledging. Several links have been observed with a team in Green Bay, especially regarding relationships that, while not direct, are still significant. A team from Minnesota finds itself in a fascinating spot with a player who seems to have potential, and the question remains, what does the future hold? And what if none of the quarterbacks available in the draft inspire confidence? Another team is also in a similar position, relying on a player who became their top option after a major departure. Relationships matter, and they deserve to be examined in this context. One final possibility: a team could be looking to move up in the draft to secure a quarterback, while another might want to trade down. The player's value as a draft asset stems from the fact that he plays quarterback, which naturally boosts demand. More updates are coming soon, including a meeting scheduled for early evening, where some of us arrived early to create extra content. Stay tuned for more weekend recaps and breaking news. Expect conversations about potential impact players. More details are coming in the next segment. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In the world of NFL trade rumors, a new and electrifying possibility has emerged. Could Patrick Surtain II, the Denver Broncos star cornerback, be on the verge of joining the Las Vegas Raiders? With the Raiders looking to bolster their defense, particularly their secondary, the idea of acquiring Surtain has sent shockwaves through the NFL community. As one of the most dynamic defensive players in the league, his addition to the Raiders roster could dramatically shift the balance in the AFC West, making the Raiders a force to be reckoned with in 2025. Surtain's journey to this point has been nothing short of spectacular. Drafted 9th overall by the Broncos in 2021, the Alabama product quickly proved himself as one of the league's top cornerbacks. His 2023 season was particularly remarkable, earning Pro Bowl honors and leading the league with a career-high 69 combined tackles. More recently, in 2024, he solidified his legacy by being named the AP NFL Defensive Player of the Year. With such an impressive resume, it's no wonder that the Raiders are reportedly eyeing him as a potential cornerstone for their defense. Despite his stellar individual achievements, there are signs that Surtain could be ready for a new challenge. The Broncos, having recently signed him to a massive 4-year, $96 million contract extension, could be open to trading the young cornerback, especially with the team's shifting focus under new head coach Sean Payton. The question remains, would the Broncos be willing to part ways with their defensive leader for the right price? The Raiders, flush with cap space and a need for a shutdown corner, could provide the perfect opportunity. For the Raiders, the addition of Surtain would be a game-changer. The team's secondary, while solid, has lacked a true elite talent capable of locking down the opposition's best receivers on a weekly basis. Pairing Surtain with an improving pass rush could create a nightmare scenario for AFC West quarterbacks. Imagine the defensive backfield of the Raiders, featuring Surtain alongside a hungry group of players eager to take their game to the next level. This could be the missing piece to push the Raiders into playoff contention and even beyond. The possibility of a Surtain trade is sure to keep fans and analysts alike on edge. With his age, talent, and recent accolades, the cornerback could be the key to unlocking a championship run for the Raiders. But until the deal is finalized, the speculation will continue to build, leaving the football world eagerly awaiting what could be one of the biggest moves of the offseason. As the offseason unfolds, one question remains. Will the Las Vegas Raiders land their franchise cornerback, or will another team swoop in at the last moment? Only time will tell. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.